I apologize, y'all. I don't know what to do anymore. It's gonna come out November, all right? I'm gonna put it in overdrive. I'll put it out in November. Um, how do I get off this super fan mode then? Like, I can't, I can't figure out how to do this shit. Um, man, like I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't know what to do when it comes to this. Anyways, I don't know how to figure this out. I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm gonna try to figure this out, but I don't know how to figure this out. Again, I want my super fans to have you know, a whatchamacalls it. Let's see. Try to comment, people. I think I figured it out. Hello. Oh, I got it. ah. So I know it's gonna sound stupid, but I tried everything. I pushed everything on the fucking screen. Uh, I feel like I accomplished some major shit right here. Oh my god, hola Abby. I was breaking my fucking head over this shit. What I touched, man, I feel like I did some major fucking thing right now. I didn't do shit but touch a button in the corner. On the top left corner, that little orange heart. I don't know if you guys ever go live. I pressed on it. That is I've been trying to figure this out for like 3 fucking 4 days. I don't oh my god. That's how I feel. Look, just so we're clear. What's up, Joe Thuggin? Dangerous. Nice to finally talk to y'all. Just so we're clear. La Más Chula Original. Hola, how are you? Just so we're clear, I will be doing super fan only lives where they can ask questions because they pay for that privilege. But during regular lives, man, the word is fucking relief. I was cracking my brain trying to fucking get that shit to work. Oh my god. I pushed every button on my fucking screen, and the last shit I pushed was what was it? All right. Hi, Bomboncito Chula. Wow, Bomboncito Chula, number one. Is that Bomboncito or Bomboncita? Hold on, I got bad eyes. Because it could be a or a O. That's gonna so Bomboncito Chula. So it's Bomboncita, right? Hi, how are you? Ya estuvo. Ya. A ver, I'm gonna press it again. Hold on. All right, let me see if that's it because I think we finally fucking got it. I'm not gonna cancel it, but Oh my God. I shouldn't even fuck with it, huh? All right. I got you. I got it. This is about right here we venerate Santa Muerte and God and Santa Muerte are first and foremost here. Ahora solo falta que le pueda pues dar super chat en YouTube. Ahí estamos. I won't, lovely, right now. I won't. All right, so look, I did not do it on purpose. I swear I didn't do it on purpose. For the last few days, I've been trying to figure that shit out. Los últimos días he estado tratando de averiguar por qué no puedo dejar que la gente comente. Finally, the shit got fixed right now. I don't know why it took so long. I appreciate the patience. Here's the thing is I don't have a lot of followers per se, or I don't have a lot of people that show up to my lives. But if I can't allow people to comment, I'm dwindling. Buenas tardes to you. Um, so again, I'm not gonna put it on today for a while. I know I was playing with you. Super chat again, super fantastic. Um, it took me a long time to figure this shit out. I apologize for keeping y'all silent. It was not on purpose. TikTok, I guess, did an upgrade. Shit happens. I didn't mean to silence y'all. I will do lives where it's only for super fans only, where they can ask me questions. That is gonna be, hey, here we go. Meow 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 meow. How are you? I know it's okay. But anyways, I'm glad y'all back. I'm glad you guys could comment again. It was never my intention to block it. All right, it was never my intention. I always like people to comment, but when it gets a little bit crazy or people get rude, that's when I'll turn it off. If people get too boisterous in a negative fashion, or I usually turn it off when I do mass or rosary or prayer. When I do those, I don't like no commentary. I don't like no bullshit. I don't like negativity. So I keep it off. All right. So now that I know how to utilize it, I'm gonna try to make sure that I utilize it right. All right. Any questions? Si tengo muertos con alas. Sí, tengo muertos con alas. Like, you mean statues? ¿Estatuas? No sé si veas, hay una, tengo dos. O si, si tengo almas con así. ¿Qué es lo que me estás dando a entender? Yeah, I got, sí tengo muertos con alas, tengo estatuas con alas. Bomboncito chula. Tengo aquí. All right, that 157. Um, again, se llaman almas. Cool. An owl brings wisdom, information, and sometimes tidings from death. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good omen. All right. So now that I could finally have people that can comment, again, I apologize. It was never my intention to keep you guys locked out or blocked off. It was never my intention. Nunca quise tenerlos así a pan y agua, como dicen. Pero esto no sé qué sucedió. La gente me estaba mandando mensajes. People were messaging me like, why can't we comment? La la la. And it's like, look, I was trying to figure it out. I'm not that smart. So it took me a while. And now that I know what's going on, I'm going to make it again, there'll be some things I do live with comments on, and there'll be things with only super fans can comment. So again, don't be upset if you come back to a live one day and you can't comment, because again, um there's privileges, to the people that are subscribed to the page. So I apologize again for all that. Now that I've got that out of the way. Um, all right. So we can subscribe. You want to be a privileged one? You can subscribe. And again, like when I do the privilege only lives, again, like when I do yes or no questions, I do yes or no questions only for my privileged people. I do yes or no questions here. If you have yes or no questions, I usually do it yes for the people that are subscribers. I notice that people come a lot when I do it for free, and then they never come back. So if you want to be privileged, membership has its privileges. So I welcome you to subscribe if you want. Again, and if you want a santita with wings, I got a nice little white one that's like yay big. I was going through my boxes trying to see what I still had. So it's very beautiful. So I'll see if you're interested, inbox me. All right. So any questions that pertain to Santa Muerte or all right, I got a red one. If you need a red one. All right, Peach, Marcelina 777, I got you. Any questions that you guys have that pertain to Santa Muerte as let's say as a spiritual being or anything like that? Any questions whatsoever? I feel much better now. I feel like a weight has been released from my fucking soul. Um, nope, no questions. All right. Any questions in general about spirituality and stuff like that? Nope, nope. Why? Nope, nope. You see? Here we go. I think she's saying nope, nope to what she's seeing. Carly, if this ain't for you, you're welcome to leave. Why do you get scared, Trap Bear? How can you protect yourself from envy? I'm gonna tell you the simplest way is to stay out of the limelight, right? Choose your champion as well. Like if you're devoted, ask Santa Muerte for protection or whatever you venerate. But sometimes we draw envy to us. Sometimes we do that to ourselves. We're flashy, we show out and we show up. Sometimes the best way to stay, let's say, protected from envy is not try to do too much. I'm saying be yourself for sure. But again, if that's the case, then you can also venerate a cosmic being like Santa Muerte and ask for protection from envious people. There's other things you could do, like protection candles, protection rituals, and protection type amulets. But all that comes depending on on how you venerate and what your spiritual or religious practice is. Are you Selena Geckler? Are you devoted, or what is your spiritual base? I want one, but I want one with permission to keep it at your house. Okay, you can do that. If you want to talk, let me know. And if you really want one, I could have one here and hold it for you here. Um, did I see your comment? What happened? Getting a Santa Muerte necklace soon, red and black one. I got some for sale, Joe Thuggin, if you want one. I think I got a black and red one still. I feel like when I'm washing dishes or doing stuff in my house, someone is watching me or behind me. Um, are meow meow? Are you devoted? The Santa Muerte in blue. Oh, by the way, go Dodgers. Sorry, y'all. I can't watch the game because I'm a jinx, so I don't want to. I don't want to turn on the TV. So getting Santa Muerte necklace soon. All right, the live. Thank you for the follow, Bomboncito. Um, Hola, Glenn. How are you? Oh, then Michael, then Archangel Michael. That's a good saint to venerate. I would just, again, not good, but all right. Well, I hope you get better, Glenn. For Michael, he's a strong archangel. So again, you can venerate Archangel Michael the same way you venerate, or I venerate Santa Muerte, ask for protection. But again, sometimes envy is brought on by us. You know what I'm saying? Yes, my mom is a devoted, and my roommate is also devoted. He has a bunch of Santa and candles on, but again, it could be a presence of either Santa Muerte. Oh, he's not into the good stuff. All right. It could be. Does it feel negative around you, Meow? Well, if you want to learn, here we go. They range from $12 to 35. Joe Thuggin. Let me see if I still got a black and red one, and I'll show it to you. Um, Inbox me, and if I have the red and black one still, I'll show it to you, and then then I'll look up the price that I have for it. And all my rosaries and statues are pretty much curadas. They're cured, blessed, cleansed, and all that good stuff. And I don't send it out with any bad energy. All right, because I was talking about this earlier. There's people that Oh, I gotta make a phone call real quick. Um, um, well, red is for passion, for desire, for things that you want. Maybe. What do you want it for, Bomboncito? If they're using it for negative stuff, meow, maybe that doesn't vibe with your energy. So maybe like if it's in a common area and that's your roommate, you can ask for it to be put in a spot where it doesn't affect you as much. Like not a good evening, April. How are you? Do I April Viera? April Viera. All right. Amor y tranquilidad, a huevo. Um, love and tranquility. I would say maybe you get a seven color one, siete colores, or even white. Yeah, bro, I'll bless it, bro. And again, I don't do any funny stuff. Like I don't put no negativity on it. It's all love and all good energy. I hope. Good, April. How April? Is that a new? I've spoken to you before, right? Is that a new picture? That's why I can't recognize you. I know the pictures are super tiny because I have a, and I don't know what y'all look like. All I see is outlines of y'all. So I apologize if I don't, if sometimes I can't match. All right, cool. All right, if they can put it in a more private area so it doesn't affect you now, then or else you got to figure out something. You know what I mean? Trap Bear, if she was there for anything malicious, you'd be gone or you'd know. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Manuel Feliciano 97. Pero le pido permiso a que se quede en su cuidado. Si quiere, ¿cuándo puede hablar, bomboncito? Y nos ponemos de acuerdo. Where did I get that blue statue at? Her, I got her from Home Depot last year. I painted her blue. There was statues like this at Home Depot last year. Sí, me puede mandar un mensaje privado o me puede mandar un mensaje a mi teléfono. Mi teléfono está en todos los videos que tengo en mi TikTok or YouTube. So my number is always disposable on every. I have a. I have. I'm a have. I have a. I have a black one I painted, a gold one. Yeah, I can teach. This is where you learn. Again, spirituality, you can apply to anything here. So I apply this in a more spiritual sense where you can apply it to any spiritual or religious belief. You know what I'm saying? So I don't just do Santa Muerte, Santa Muerte. Like I like to teach when I do a mass or any kind of teaching. I do it on a level playing field where, if you're Muslim, Catholic, Christian, if you're devoted, this is a safe place for you. Yo, yo creo en Dios y la Santa Muerte. Ah, oh, bomboncito, a ver si es cierto, como dijo el ciego, a ver, a ver, a ver, a ver si es cierto. Um, but again, look, I'm glad I figured it out. Right now, I gotta take a small break because I had to make a phone call right now. Um, Yeah, there's the red and black could be like a hex breaker or even to draw people apart, depending on what you use it for. What size? That size? Yeah, they're different though. Again, last year they were at Home Depot for $40. A great deal. Right now they have another one at Home Depot that's $50. That is a pretty good. She's a little bit looks a little bit more wicked, but for $50, check out Home Depot. Like I don't want to, I don't want to fuck with, like I'm not gonna try to sell you something where you could buy cheaper elsewhere. Um, but if you guys want to buy it and send it here so I can bless it, then I can send it out. But it's gonna cost you for shipping, or I could even paint it for you. You know what I mean? They got one at Home Depot that she has wings and she has a scythe, but she looks a little bit more, a little bit more fear driven. But last year I bought seven of those because I wanted one in black, gold, blue, green, red. I wanted the main colors, right? This year I don't have money for that. So if anyone wants to buy me a statue from Home Depot, fuck, they're $50. They're about 4 feet tall. Check it out. Watch. If you guys want to see the picture, let me show you really quick. Um, oh, the horse head. I'll bring it in. It's not ready yet. It's not ready to be shown yet. For real. Like I need to cleanse it. And I need to cleanse it, and because it still has a little bit of an odor to it. So I gotta make sure leave it outside for a bit. Just for a bit, just because I don't want shit to smell foul in here. You know what I'm saying? Hope you guys understand that part of it. Let me look for those pictures of the statues at Home Depot. See if I still have them. Do I have it? I know I had them. Did I delete them? I want to delete them. Oh man, I'm doing good right now. Right now I feel better, but I gotta make a quick phone call. Um, damn it, where is it? No, I might have deleted them. I don't know where they're at. My bad. I thought I had the pictures for real. Let me look a little bit more, and if not, then again, you can look it up at Home Depot. All right. So they're about 4 feet and stuff like that. So look, now that I figured this out, let me take a small break. You found it? Can you show people or not? You can, huh? You can't post pictures here, huh? Um, just um knocking happens here. Like knocking always happens. Like there's always knockings on the wall, knockings on my furniture. So I know it sounds weird, but like when I hear knockings in here, it doesn't really phase me anymore. I just turn to see if it's anything I gotta pay attention to. But sometimes it's just the knocking is just gonna happen. Um, Nothing really comes here that is not supposed to be here. I feel like my house is protected. If anything negative does happen, you know, it can't look, it is what you make it. All right. I think it's Santa when I hear the knocking. It could be other spirits. It could be other things like that. Because I do call energies here. Like when I work with y'all, sometimes I feel energies that come from sometimes people I talk with. So it could be that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I do one on Day of the Dead too. Run Rabbit Run every year. I don't get scared no more. I to me it's confirmation. Like for what I do, it's confirmation that the things I'm doing are actually, bearing fruit or they're real. You know what I'm saying? Was a believer, but it got too serious. Things were happening in my sleep. Well, if things were happening, then you were a believer. So I mean, again, there's lots of herbs, but I mean, honestly, for peace and protection, you can't go wrong with, like, let's say, like dragon's blood or sage, palo santo, stuff like that. Sometimes, again, que bueno, bomboncito. I do sermons about her almost every day. Every day in the morning, like between 9 and 10, I do teachings about her and spirituality. I do mass every Sunday. Every Sunday I do mass. If you didn't catch this week's rosary, I mean mass, it's I post them. Rosemary is good too. For protection, you could use stuff like mustard seed. You can use black salt. There's lots of things you could use, but sometimes whatever you have available, you can always just go with what you got. You know what I mean? Yeah, finally. I want to believe that, Joe Thug. And there could be many reasons. Again, like I shared the story about the horse head. Oh my God, really? I tell you, TikTok don't like me. I swear. Here's the thing: is I'm gonna say this, and I was saying this earlier. Run, rabbit, run. Be careful on who you follow and who you listen to. Sometimes there's lots of misinformation, and I'm not saying that I know everything, right? But but whenever I speak on something, I always have you make your own decisions. If it calls to you, if it makes sense to you, then use it. If not, follow your path. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, April Viera. Thank you, it's your girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Milagros. Thank you, Meow Meow. Just be careful on who you follow. And again, whenever I speak on something, I don't say this is fact. It's you know, this is it. No, I really try to, give you what I feel. And then you can decide if you run with it or not. Or you can add your own twist. I never be like, oh, it's this and this and this, and that's the way it is. Like that's not how I operate. I want you to listen, I want you to take it in, and I want you to grow spiritually, because at the end of the day, your connection with God and Santa Muerte is your connection to have. I can guide you and I can tell you and all this shit, but it's up to you to nurture that bond. So whatever palabra you hear here, whatever word you hear here, it is up to you to accept it or question it. I'm not here to try to convert people. I'm not here to try to make you see things my way. I'm here to try to just sort of spread what I do understand. And if it makes sense to you, then great. If it doesn't, question it. You should always question it. You should never follow blindly. All right. Thank you, Meow. I appreciate it. And again, I appreciate everybody right now. So look, let me let me see if they're ready for this phone call. I gotta make a quick phone call. And then Papa Trap 33, what's up? Sunday at 9. Sundays, no, I do daily lessons around 9 to 10 on Run Rabbit Run. On Sundays, if my kids are here, I do it after 6:30, after they leave, after 6:30 p.m. I don't know if you're Pacific Standard Time or East Coast time. Of course, man. May you come out of surgery well. May Santa Muerte and God protect you. And if you need algo más poderoso, Cesar Ontivero, inbox me, bro. All right. Thank you so much. Look, I'm gonna make a quick phone call really quick. Let me stop this live. I'm glad I figured out that how to let people comment. I feel much better now. I don't feel like a dick. So let me go make this call really quick, and I'll be back in a few seconds or a few minutes, probably longer. I'll be back. I'll be back.